Right, so here we are, back in the car after quite a long time away due to different things. Main thing is we've got the wideband in, which is needed for tuning, and I've added an extra relay to control the fan, which is permanently live, so it backfeeds back into the Speeduino and holds it on all the time. I know it's a bit messy, but we'll sort that out because this is only development, remember. So let's get on. We're running in wasted spark at the moment, so let's fire her up and see how she goes. We've also got to set the so there we go. It's quite low, that. So what I think we'll do is we'll set up the idle air control valve. Let's give it a bit more revs. That'll do. Sounds better already. We'll burn that. So there we go. We've got some RPM there, nice and smooth. Wideband's running. It's quite rich, but it'll do for now. So what I think we'll do is we'll, now that that's burnt and sorted, we'll go about setting it to run on fully sequential. So let's turn that off. Now what I have had to do before we get going, let's just disconnect this, is on the dual VR conditioner. If I just pop that out, you can see I've removed some of the pins. I've removed all the pins that are associated with the second input. You don't have to remove them all, it's just I did at the time. Just so this is basically a single conditioner. What happens is it kills the crank input. This won't be hard to put in now while looking through the camera. There we go. The cam input kills the crank input if those pins are connected. So we've got it set for VR using the dual conditioner for the crank, and I've set the other jumpers to use a Hall effect with a pull-up for the cam, which is this one. So let's go into the settings here and we'll set it up for fully sequential. So settings, yeah, burn that, close that, ignore that for now. Spark settings, wasted car, we need sequential for that as well. I think, oh, what's the thing? Let's just check this. Yep, that's okay. Right, so let's power it down and then power it back up again. So it's all should be set to fully sequential. Should still be there. Yeah, okay. So let's fire this up and go. We're all right. Wideband. It's reading. RPM's okay. I don't think we need it that high. Let's turn it down a bit. There we go. Burnt that. Let's have a look at the spark table. That's okay for now. V table. Okay. Let's just have a look at that. Doesn't look too bad, that. It's a bit lean on the goes a little bit lean. Ooh. On the acceleration. So, well, map based. So we're using the map. I'm not bothered about the TPS. And that'll do, that's a bit better. Let's close that. I think we should see whether the car actually drives now. So I'll set a camera up. I'll tweak some of the yeah, should be alright. I'll set a camera up and we'll go for a first drive. It's a little bit lean, but we can enrich that up with the VE table. Okay, back in a minute. Right, here we are, back in the car. Got the camera set up. It's not the best angle, but best I can do for now. So we've got Tuner Studio up and running, Spark and VE table up. It's the next day actually, because I didn't have time to do the camera straight away. So it's about 6 degrees outside, so we'll do a cold start. So for the cold start, I've got the idle air control cranking duty up, because the best thing, what you really want is like a manufacturer's OEM start, is where you don't have to touch any pedals, you don't have to do anything, and it'll start on its own. And we do that by altering the idle air control valve and adding fuel accordingly, and in conjunction with this. So first of all, we'll see if it starts. Well, that's okay, isn't it? So it could be better, but for now I don't think we need to tweak anything. I think the RPM's a bit low. So we'll close that. Oh no, it's picked up. It is quite rich though, because we haven't done anything with the after start enrichment or the warm up enrichment, but let's go for a drive. Well, we'll see if we can go for a drive. It might conk it. You'll find that the this Micra engine, the CGA3, it does quite like a lot of fuel. It runs well at 13 and a half AFR or below. Well, this is quite smooth. Then again, we have set it to fully sequential, fuel and spark, so you're going to get a smoother idle, basically. You shouldn't really notice much on day-to-day driving. I do run a standalone engine management in my daily driver. I run the Megasquirt MS3X, so I do have some insight into what this engine actually likes running wise with regards to fuel, timing and stuff like that. But I don't think you can complain at this. It seems to go quite well, really. Well, for the cost anyway. I mean, it must have cost about £120 altogether for the setup. So we'll turn around now and come back. Let's not go too far away. Let's give it a bit of a boot. Excellent, well, I think that's a success. So all that's left to really do is box it up into the I've got a spare empty ECU case, a Nissan one, so it should all fit. We'll get rid of the breakout box that's messy, but they're only for development purposes anyway, those. And we'll hardwire it in to the spare ECU case. Hopefully we'll be able to fit those two relays in as well. I have got another couple of relays that are on one board, so that'll be a little bit smaller. I just kept them separate for now. So I think we'll have that as a success, and hopefully that more people will be able to get involved with the standalone engine management systems, especially the Speeduino, because they can be prohibitively expensive. You know, you for a good ECU, you're going to be spending, you know, £1,000 after you've had it fitted and everything, because a lot of people can't fit them. Not savvy with electronics, but hopefully the videos that I've done on this final one, which included the drive. There we go. Oh hey, conked out the final. There we go. Just needs a little bit of a tweak, really, doesn't it? Excellent. It's running really smooth. A little bit rich. I think we'll stop it there. Put anything in the comments if you want to know anything about startup, a little bit about tuning, things like that. But basically, once you've got to this point, you can take it, you can drive it to your tuner. I'll link the map for the ignition. Well, I'll link the whole map actually to in the description below, and you can download it, so at least you know it'll start and run. It'll work for this map will work for a 1 litre or a 1.4 like this. Makes no difference, really. Right, we'll stop it there.